Hey guys, Nimbus here. Welcome back to Animal Crossing City Folk. Yesterday, we discovered that Crazy Red is not all that he seems. What will happen this time? Let us find out, because I have absolutely nothing planned. Let's lock Samson. That's probably one of the most jock conversations I've had with a jock villager. Brain muscles. As you can see, I'm skimming the beach. We do this every day. By the way, can I just say how much of a convenient island layout I kind of got, just in comparison to my house? Because like, along with my house, I mean, like, the house I chose is so great. You just run in a square around town and you see everything. But when you run left from the house, the town hall's right there. Then you can just run straight up from town hall and you reach the museum. And then there's the bus stop that just sits right in between the museum and Nuke store. And then there's Able Sisters right there. Okay, that's from yesterday. And also Rovar's house, which is the other house, is right next to the Able Sisters, so it fits right into the triangle. Or square. Ah yes, the triangle, my favourite four-sided chip. I don't know if I'm going to keep putting the roost in these videos. Brewster's not really saying anything different anymore. I feel like we've just gotten as far as we can with him. If we bring him another gyroid, we can stall him. Yeah, I think he remembers that I like pigeon milk. But he doesn't seem to be putting it in. We can't get pigeon milk anymore, sadly. Okay, he changed the, apparently he, like, changed the degree thing by, like, 0.1. 0.01. Apparently that makes the coffee that much better. Brewster, you're a mad rat. The roost in New Leaf is basically this flipped on its side and without the KK podium. The seats are kind of flipped around and the entrance the entrance is where the cake, like right next to where the KK thing would be. I'm gonna catch this because we gotta go to Nukes in a second, so might as well just catch this. We don't have enough room to put our net away, so I swear if we find a scorpion or tarantula. By the way, no Rover today. I know we will all miss him. Oh, Bunny wants to talk. Oh my gosh, check it out, Nimbus. I've got like huge news. I moved. Here we go again. Bunny. I'm moving, teehee. No, don't go. Oh, come on. You can't expect me to just change my mind, teehee. I'm a rock of decisiveness. Well, I haven't, like, decided for good or anything, but I'm looking for a new place and stuff. Your attitude isn't making my decision any easier, Nimbus. Decision. Should I stay or should I, move? I'm not sure if that's a yes or a no. There is no in-between in game design. There is no in-between in this game. So I don't know if that's a yes or a no. It might be a yes, it might be a no. Some of that stuff is actually kind of cool. By the way, I'm just gonna, I'm actually gonna sell the stuff that we bought here last night. Or just straight yesterday. And the forged painting. I'll keep the complex machine. The fig might look good in my house, but I don't want the hand card. With the dynasty beetle included? I thought. Oh yeah, it sells for 1,350. Pineapple ferret. I actually don't want any of this stuff. I lied. I lied to you people. I'm so proud of myself. So yeah, Bonnie has thoughts of moving. Bonnie's a decently well-liked villager, and I have to admit they've been a really good part of the town. But Bonnie wasn't really as big a villager to me as Phil ever was. I might actually take this. I'm not going to put it on, but I kind of have a problem with that. The royal shirt. You don't want to go for the regal look. Well, it's Thursday, so good shop hours and good game design are closing, you Sable. You're gonna have to wait until 11 PM to actually see what happens. At which point they'll probably be filming the next episode of whatever the hell you watch. I'm gonna talk to Bonnie again just in case. Hey Nimbus, did you know you can earn some serious bells selling fossils in this town? I know. Sold fossils on my first day. On my third day in this town I sold fossils. Don't think you can tell me what to do, Bonnie. I'm gonna run around town for a bit. I'll talk to Pearl. Sorry, Shorty. I was just... Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna run around town. See what goes on. Try and see if we have a special visitor. Because if we do, I want to check that out. So, on the special visitors list, we've seen Wendell, we've seen Sahara, and we've seen the mysterious UFO. And also we've seen Pascal. There are so many more special visitors we haven't shown. But I'm pretty sure one we'll never be able to get. Actually, yeah, there's actually not that many left to go. There's 2 special visitors. Oh my god, that's a tarantula. Where did it go? Is it coming for me? Come on, boy. When it starts to move again, you can edge closer. We're gonna get it. Don't be a twitchy finger. Please don't jump in the river. Like, you are right there. Samson! What are you doing? No! Oh, we were like 1 second. Did it just like go to jump off the bridge as soon as it killed us? I have done my duty in this world. This cruel world has no need for me any longer. I must go now. Okay, that happened. Oh well. Oh, I just put the Wiimote on my head because I do weird stuff like that, and apparently it took a snapshot. Mysterious. Well, after that scare, I'm going to try and catch a bee. Speak of the devil. And he shall appear and sting you and give you a black eye. Yep, that's definitely the saying. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear, sting you, and give you a black eye. Words to live by. I don't want to pull out my watering can, you stupid game. As much as that bunny balloon is adorable, I don't want to pull it out. Thank you very much. In the later games, you can actually shake trees while holding a tool, which makes bees a joke. So your character automatically looks at a beehive when it falls from a tree, meaning that if something happened, if a beehive fell out of a tree, your character would look at it. You just have to spam A during the mini cutscene, and you would automatically catch the bee. By the way, I know, there was a weed right next to the tarantula. I'm ignoring it. Oh, bunny. And now she won't talk to me about anything else, even her moving problem, because I got stung by a bee and I'm not ashamed. I'm not even gonna, and they're not even talking about the fact that there's probably a big hole in my leg when the tarantula bit me. Well, that thing's definitely not rare. The really rare bugs get scared away when you come within a mile of them. I know from experience. I found an extremely rare bug at 11 PM last night on Animal Crossing. It was the one bug I needed for the month. And then I found two and I scared them both away. Then I got stung by a scorpion and never found any of them for the rest of the night. It really sucked. Just for the sake of Captain having more dialogue, rather than just, hey, you're wearing greasy clothing, very cool, I'm going to put on the 1-up cap. And head to the city because I can't be bothered to find any more bees. By the way, you might have heard when I encountered the tarantula. The tarantula in the older games, or maybe in New Horizons, I'm not sure, I never had much experience with tarantulas in that game. The tarantula in the older games is a bug you really do hear before you see it. It has a very distinct noise. You have said this before. You have said this before. No Rover this episode, so this is basically going to be all. Red has nothing in stock, so basically we just got to check for Phineas and we got to check for Gracie. And we got to check for the cones. I heard a rumour that you have to come in exactly 8 and the cones move. So I might try and line up my video schedule a bit later. Next time. Or a bit earlier than this. So we arrive in the city at about 8. Gracie is not here. And what do you know, I got stuck in the Sweet Villager series. I think we've told Peanut's story already. You could build a house for the price of 1 piece of this clothing, slacker. Well, the clothing's actually not even that expensive. Yeah, Peanut's really dumb. But for the furniture, definitely true. Some of the Gracie items cost like 300,000 bells. The last loan in this game is 538,000, which isn't even that far away. And that doesn't grant you anything. You can expand to like have a house with like, you can expand to like have like 3 floors in your house and pay a loan of about that amount. It's insane. Gracie Grace is just that high end. Well, maybe not you specifically, but you'll have said this before in the city. Wild World and the original Animal Crossing on GameCube, villagers always had more interesting things to say. And in New Leaf, while similar to City Folk, there was a lot of ways. There was like a lot of other favors you could do for your animals, which made things more interesting. But in City Folk, it's honestly kind of bland when you talk to your animals too much. I have to check in here every day to hear the insanely cool music and also check on my cabin bed. By the way, notice how when we get Wiggles at Lloyd, his arms flail. When we get further away from Lloyd. When we get as far away as I can with him still being on screen. Yeah, his arms don't get much slower. But I guarantee you that off screen, Lloyd's arms stop flailing. So, that's the city. And also, I was going to say I'd get a shoe shine, but actually I've changed my mind. I'm not going to let Gracie push me around. Let's go back to town. Actually, now that we hit the week mark for Crazy Red, do we hit it for the Happy Home Economy? Or the Happy Room Economy, I mean. So has the model room changed? No. It did. I mean, walk inside. Let me in. Okay. Has the model room changed, please? I think this is Dora's house. It might not be, but it's probably Dora's house. Lyle, please don't ramble. Dora. Now, something I hate about this. When you hold down the B button to speed up Lyle's text, when he's talking about, like, ideas, you got him? Good. Great. Fine. Yeah. Cool. Dumb. Idiot. I hate this job. Happy Room Economy. Make happy rooms. Model room. Dora. Bellsville. When he's saying all that stuff with loads of spaces and loads of full stops, you can hold down the speed up button and it doesn't work until he finishes a sentence. Until he finishes like the last mini sentence. What news of the city, Sprat? Any goings on that might be your interest? Yeah, you know what I mean. No, there is no celebrities. Trust me, Gracie was not there. Okay, Captain. So, well, that ate up a lot of time because we talked to Brother and Lyle. And, you know what? I've decided. Today is the day. That we take this net and capture a bee. One bee will enter my net by the end of this day. I swear it. Also, can we just note that last time on the Rover segment, we found a tarantula and a scorpion. And also an emperor butterfly as the cherry on top. Without even trying. Rover doesn't own a net! Also, I really don't understand that. Why does Nuke and Gun never sell nets? It's really weird. Is Rover gonna have to wait until we update like 2 more times to actually be able to get a net? Because that would suck. If you've been playing City Folk for a while, and then maybe your little brother or something saw you catching bugs and stuff, and he was like, I want to do that, I want to do that. And you made him a little cow, and he was like, how do I catch the spider? It's very, very sad. You're not talking about moving though, so that makes me feel like you don't want to move anymore. Hello, Roscoe. By the way, he's wearing a custom design. Roscoe! Sometimes Roscoe's just weird. Sometimes he's just straight up a jerk. Like there. He's a jerk to me when I have a bee sting, of all things. Well, those two seem happy. Please just give me a beehive. I don't have all day. It came from the wrong angle. Oops. Well, that really sucks, doesn't it? There's an emperor butterfly. I might catch that, I might not, I'm not sure, but I don't really want to speak like this anymore, so I'm going to stop. Hey! Come back. Back here. Gotcha. If we find another tarantula or scorpion, I'm going to try and catch it. But for now, I'm just going to focus on bees. Because they're supposedly easier to catch than the tarantula or the scorpion. You can't even hear me right now. Well, I've examined every single tree in town and I don't see anything. Please say you want to move up. Okay, no. Whoa. I'm gonna catch you. What are you? I caught a rainbow stag! I wanna say we caught one of those last episode. But I don't want to risk getting bombarded with all one person who bothered to comment saying you didn't. And by that I mean that would be 0 comments. Or 0.5 comments, because I all know what you Nintendo fans are about to say about that. Yeah, I've donated one of these. And that is why rainbow stags are good. I'm just gonna Anyway, I feel like that's all we gotta do today. So to recap, we were bitten by a tarantula after actually making a really good attempt to catch it but missing it with the net swing. And were given a mini shock by Bonnie asking to move. However, we were able to convince her not to. Tomorrow, since there's not really anything to do, I want to talk about the future of this series tomorrow. Because it's been going for about half a month now. But for now, I have other things to do. Tomorrow, we'll talk about the future of this series. And I'll try and pinpoint the exact time when we can see the opening of the secret building of the city. See you guys next time.